All right, Shalom. First off, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders, the great millstone. And Shalom to all that came out there preaching his word in truth and sincerity. Now, I just wanted to do this video real quick on dealing with the impeachment with Trump, because a lot of people saying, I've seen different things on social media saying that it could lead to civil unrest for the people, that like Trump. All right. But I had seen, they've been talking about the impeachment for a while, for I don't even know how long, but for a while. And now it's reaching a point to where they're actually um, like about to vote on impeaching him. So I just want to hit these two different articles dealing with the how the impeachment is moving forward, and then how, as well as the other side, how people saying if it does go all the way through and he does get impeached, how they're going to react to it. You know, people thinking it may be a mass civil unrest. You know, but this right here, this article is on Al Jazeera, and it says Trump impeachment vote. What happens next? A key committee of the United States House of Representatives on Friday approved two articles of impeachment against the president, Donald Trump, with the historic vote. And you notice how it's a historic, like a lot of just this year, a lot of unprecedented historical things have been happening, you know, leading into next year. All right. Now it says with the historic vote, the House Judiciary Committee recommended Trump be impeached for obstruction of justice and abuse of power. All right, the articles now go to the full House as Democrats move forward with the impeachment charges. Here's what to expect next. And I believe they say that when will the House vote? It says House Democratic leaders have not announced a day or time for the full House vote, but many expect it to take place next Wednesday. It says impeachment in the 435 member House must be approved with a simple majority. It is unclear whether any Democrats, particularly those who are running tight re-election campaigns, will sway from their party. Still, Trump is expected to be impeached. The House would then send the articles of impeachment to the Senate for a trial. And they just tell you, the process or whatever, if it does go through. But yeah, dealing with that, when I had seen that, it made me think of this scripture right here in Mark, the third chapter. It's I'm gonna start at Mark 3:24. And if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand. And this kingdom is divided. People that hate him, people that love him. As far as Trump, people that hate Trump, people that love Trump. All right, people that are divided on many different levels of many different things. All right, the LGBT stuff against people who against it. All right, all type of ways that America is divided in itself, man. But this is something that's going on, right now, dealing with the Trump situation. All right, showing you how much America is divided. All right, and it says, yeah, and if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand. And if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand. And if Satan rise up against himself and be divided, he cannot stand, but hath an end. And this Esau against Esau, all dealing with all this stuff, man. Or here in Babylon. And what it says, he cannot stand but have an end. And we already know America's at the end, man. And it's just being made more and more manifest as time goes on. Dealing with this impeachment stuff. Got a lot of it's showing you. We've been known that it's been divided dealing with Trump. Edomites saying they hate him, a lot of them saying they love him. Now dealing with the impeachment, like I was saying, it might end up leading to civil unrest now. All right, and we know that America is at its end, man. All the different things going on, all the prophecies happening and taking place, and this is like all this stuff going on. You know, like I've been saying often, all these things going on, right by the end of the year. You know, it's only like 2 more weeks left in the month, and then we in 2020. So it's showing you, you know, this things are only going to continue to get more wild. You know, more is going to start happening. Things are going to continue to heat up. All right, and this is being made more manifest that we're at the end of America. You know, the end of Babylon, the end of Esau. You know, because Esau is the end of the world. All right, and I wanted to also hit the other article that was going into the civil unrest, dealing with that. It is on from the Hill. It says Trump supporters say his removal could lead to the second civil war. It says a supporter of President Trump who was at his rally in Hersha. Well, I'm gonna just play the video. That'll probably be shorter.
He's not going to be removed. He's not going to be removed. He's not going to be removed.
Esau boy.
My 357 Magnum is comfortable with that. End of story.
And they remove him in the Senate. I think it'll cause physical violence in this country that we haven't seen since the first Civil War. I think it'll become the second Civil War.
I would think that there would be a strong movement. It would be very negative. Possible violence. Not that I'm condoning violence. There'll be a lot of mad Americans. Possibly 70, 80 million Americans on the loose, not very happy. What we're seeing is a divided country. You know, both sides are dug in. No one's budging. We have families torn apart. It's including my family. My daughters are liberal. I'm conservative. Now that this whole thing has been going on, we just had a problem at Thanksgiving. Very unfortunate. I wish it never would have happened. This whole mess we're in.
Did he do something wrong? It doesn't appear to me that he did. But I think it's going to be very hard for people to change anyone's mind. If you're a Trump supporter, I'll speak for myself. As a Trump supporter, I believe in him. And I don't believe that he's dumb enough to say something in front of all those people that would actually get him in trouble.
I don't think he's going to get impeached. I really don't agree with it. I mean, he's like the best president. It's not going to work.
But you seen how everybody said that if he does get impeached, more than likely it's going to lead to violence going on, you know, and and just like I was reading in Mark, how the other Edomite was speaking, he's saying that the country's divided. You know, the first Edomite that was talking, he's saying he ready to shoot it out, you know, basically. So it's just showing you that the spirit that's out there, if this does go down, you know, if he does get impeached and everything, how everybody know that more than likely, if it does happen like that and he does get impeached, it's not going to be anything good that happens. All right. Like everybody, the first three dudes, when they was talking, they all said different opinions a little bit, but they all was talking about violence going on, being divided, being divided already. They're talking about people actually getting violent if that happens, about him getting impeached. And that's why I was thinking about this other scripture in Second Ezra, in 15 and 14. I'm gonna start there. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. And this is actually, you know, coming very soon. You know, it is drawing nigh. All right. And it says, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. And this is exactly what they're saying is a possibility of happening. You know, if the country's already divided now, if this all goes all the way through, and it does end up with him being impeached, they're saying it could be worse. Worse than anything that you ever seen in America, as far as angry people out there. You know, it's like a second civil war, like one of the dudes said. Verse 16, it says, "For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another." And that's exactly what they're saying could possibly happen. Sedition among men, civil unrest. The people of America getting mad and going on the streets, just causing havoc. You know, for the Edomites that got guns, they're gonna be toting guns out there. Like it said in verse 15, swords in their hands. The sword could be many different things. A gun is one of them. But it's just showing you the spirit that's out there, how quick things can escalate and heat up, and it's still up in the air as far as if it's going to happen or not. We have to stay tuned. Hey, stay on your watch and see. How it's going to turn out. But continuing on, it says, "For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another, and they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power." And that's exactly what it sounded like. It's going to be if he gets impeached. Hey, they're not going to regard the police. They ain't going to regard the government. They ready to go out there and say, f everybody if Trump does get impeached. All right, and it says the course of their actions shall stand in their power. So they're gonna be doing whatever they want to do. All type of violence is gonna be going on in chaos. Basically, it's mass civil unrest just from him getting impeached. So like I said, we gotta continue to just see how it play out at this point. All right, like I was reading the other article, they already they are pushing it forward. So now we gotta wait, stay tuned, see what it goes on from here. You know, if they're actually gonna take him to trial, and then try to actually impeach him. And then if they do go all the way there with it, hey, it's gonna be a lot of Edomites ready to ride, ride for ride for Trump, go out there with guns and everything. So who knows how it's gonna turn out? But yeah, like I said, hey, you gotta just stay on your watch and see. Hey, so with that, I'm gonna wrap up. I just wanted to go into that real quick because I had seen it and that's what crossed my mind. Seeing those two different articles dealing with the impeachment, and then people saying that civil unrest is a high possibility of happening if he does get impeached. All right. So with that, I'm gonna give all praises again to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem, Rakar Kudash. Double honors to our apostles and elders, a great millstone. And Shalom, Tada Akim out there preaching his word in truth and sincerity. Shalom.